favorite things to collect in the Pokemon TCG would have to be master sets. I've talked about master sets a lot. I think it's a really, really good thing to collect. Obviously, Pokemon is gotta catch them all, right? That's the slogan. Master sets used to be something that was obtainable, it seemed, all the way up until like Sun and Moon, I'd say, when they really started pumping out those secret rares. You could find master sets for relatively cheap. You could buy, I remember buying like Ancient Origins, Evolution, Steam Siege master sets for anywhere between $100 and $200, and then all of a sudden Pokemon started really pumping out full arts and higher rarities and rainbow rares and gold items and all these things. And then Sun and Moon on started getting relatively expensive, really up until Chilling Reign, Evolving Skies, when things got absolutely out of control. We added all these additional alternate arts, all these additional cards, and then before you know it, boom, you have master sets that are running between $2,000 and $3,000. It's insane. One of the things that I've always loved doing is opening up a new set. As a storefront, we get that opportunity, right? We get to open up a lot of product early. We get to kind of experience the new lore of a set, look at all the new card artwork, put it in a binder, and it's wonderful. It's such a great thing. And I do master sets in a very traditional manner. I like to keep a copy of the regular art as well as the reverse holo of every card, and then I like to do all the pre-release promos and put everything kind of in the same binder and then just put it away. But after Sun and Moon Base, it really became a lot more difficult to do master sets, especially when it came to opening up. We usually do between 10 and 12 cases, which is going to be right around 60 boxes of a new set. And sometimes we've done less, sometimes we've done a little bit more, depending on how in demand the set has been as far as singles go. But for the most part, I would say only half of the time do we actually accomplish a master set with that opening. Brilliant Stars took us 48 booster boxes in order to hit a master set. It took us 48. That's quite a bit of cards that you're opening up to pull at least one of every single thing. And I remember the hardest card for us to pull was just a Lumineon full art. It was not even the alternate art. It was just a full art Lumineon. But since you're only getting like 0.85 full arts per box, it's just not that easy. So we're going to jump into the master set of Astral Radiance. I've opened up about 50 booster boxes, 50 booster boxes total. It's different than what you saw on Friday. So if you haven't, go back, watch the video I just released on Friday going over pull rates for Astral Radiance. I guarantee you're going to want to take a look at it. It also features our Evolving Skies booster box giveaway. We have that going on every week right now. Go back to that video, leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are not already subscribed. Come back on Friday. We're giving away a booster box of Evolving Skies every single week. We're going to jump right into things now. I just kind of want to show you. I have it all laid out here in this Pro Folio binder here. I've got everything set up, so we're going to go through it. Unfortunately, 50 boxes of Astral Radiance was not enough. And I was going to keep going. Usually I'll keep going if I'm one card off or two cards off. And I'll be like, okay, well, I should be able to find that one card or two cards within another case or two. But we are so far off from a master set of Astral Radiance that I cut it off at 50. I was like, I cannot open up more of this. It just does not make any sense. It is just not a good thing to do. I'm just going to have to buy these remaining cards that I haven't pulled. So we're going to go through them. Luckily, we got everything leading up to full arts. So you can see the Beedrill here in the upper left-hand corner. Then we've got the reverse holo in front of everything. I still have to go through. I like taking the ETB sleeves, the Darkrai sleeves. I like taking the ETB sleeves of every single set and putting the cards in those. So I still have to go through and do all that. I also have to put it in a legitimate binder. I use the same binder for every single master set. So this is kind of your grass page right here, coming up to the Lilligant V and the Lilligant V-Star. Then we move on to the Fire. We've got Heatran V down here, Heatran V-Max, and then the Radiant Heatran. I do these all in numerical order from the ETB booklet. So if you get an ETB, that's why I always open up ETB, just so that way I can get the sleeves, so that way I can get the booklet. We've got a Starmie V here, moving forward all the way up to the Origin Form Palkia V right up here, and then the Palkia V-Star. So got all the water taken care of there, got all of the electric, there's only two of them, Radiant Greninja, Mr. Rhyme, and then the Luxray. Moving on to Psychic, we've got Typhlosion V and the Typhlosion V-Star. I just like how master sets look. I like how clean they look, how crisp they look. It used to be that you used to be able to put, my old binders have one card after the other, so I would have the Togepi here, regular art, and then the Togepi reverse after that, but cards are just, there's so many of them now that you have to, if you're going to fit it in a binder, you got to stack one on top of the other. Moving forward, we've got Machamp V over here right next to Hisuian Arcanine. It's a travesty that Hisuian Arcanine does not have an Ultra Rare in this set, but I digress. I move forward. I'm not bitter or salty about it at all. Yes, I am. We've got Machamp VMAX here. Lucario V here, another Lucario V, yet Primeape can't get an Ultra Rare. What's up with that? Howlucha Radiant down here. My ugly face is covering it up, but it's right. You can't really see it. It's down there. We've got Hisuian Decidueye V and Hisuian Decidueye V-Star there. Cleaver V right there. Sneasler V over here. Moving forward to Darkrai V and Darkrai V-Star. Very cool looking cards. I do like the artwork on a lot of these. Hisuian Samurott V and Hisuian Samurott V-Star. Moving forward to Dialga V, so everything in between there, up until Metal, Dialga V-Star. We've got the Lonely Dragon Garchomp V right there, followed by the Lonely Dragon Reggie Drago over there. Not a whole lot of Dragon Pokemon, not a whole lot of Lightning Pokemon in this set. Moving forward, Oranguru V in Weirdeer V before we hit trainer cards. We've got Adamant here, and there are a couple of holo trainer cards. So we've got the reverse holo on the outside, the holo Adamant on the inside. Same thing with Irida. Irida's up here in the corner, holo Irida, and then a reverse holo on top of it. But we've got all the trainers figured out, the regular art, and then the reverse holo on top. Dark Patch, super excited about that. Energy Lotto coming back in format, very, very cool. And then we run into issues. So then we run into the full art page. Really, really cool when it's all put together, but I can't look at it all put together because I'm missing a Hisuian Lilligant V alternate art. I was very disappointed with the alternate art pull rates in this set. There's no secret rare alternate arts, and I don't even know if you can really qualify Palkia V as an alternate art because there's not a full art in this set. So I'm sure there'll be like a promo, full art promo, whatever the case may be, but there's no full art Palkia or Dialga. But I digress. It's just different, you know, than what I'm used to. So no Lilligant V alternate art. So okay, maybe you won't hit an alternate art out of 50 boxes. Fine, I get it. But we're also missing 2 full arts, which is very, very frustrating. Now, I do have to admit that Hisuian Sneasler, I did have at one point in time. I opened it up on this channel. If you go back and watch the videos a couple weeks ago, I did open it up. I ended up giving it away, so it's my own fault. I can't count that one. I thought I would pull it again, and I didn't. So I don't have the Hisuian Sneasler V full art. I'm not counting that as missing. It's up there in spirit. I just have to pull it again or buy it again. But I'm missing another card right here, and that is the Weirdeer V full art. I cannot believe for the life of me that I am missing out on the Weirdeer V full art, but it is not in there, missing for some reason. I did get all of the full art trainers, which is really cool. So we've got Adamant, Choi, Silene, Gardenia's Vigor, Grant, Irida, Kamado, Roxanne, and Zissou. But now we're starting to get a little bit more. There's so many rainbow rares in this set, and as you can see, I'm missing 6 of them. 6 rainbow rares. So that brings us up to 8 cards that I am missing that I didn't open. 8 cards that did not get opened. So we're counting the Sneasler as being opened, but we are not counting the Lilligant, we are not counting the Weirdeer, and we are not counting all of the other missing cards that are in here. We're not counting the Rainbow Rare Weirdeer that we're missing. We're missing so much still from this set. There's 6 cards just here out of the 50 boxes that we opened that we didn't get. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of cards out of 50 booster boxes that we didn't get. So we've got the Heatran, we've got the Palkia, Machamp, Decidueye, and Dialga. But we're missing so many of them. We're missing the Lilligant. We're missing the Garchomp. We're missing, I mean, I don't even know what the Machamp, or we've got the Machamp. There's just so many that are missing. And then we're missing 2 of the trainer cards as well. So we're missing Roxanne. We're missing Kamado. We're missing both of those. And then we're still not done yet. We're still missing 2 gold cards as well. So we're missing the Samurott, and we're missing another gold trainer. So we've got the Path to the Peak. We've got the Jubilife Village. But we're missing, I can't even remember the name of it, and we're missing the Samurott as well. We've got the Dialga and the Palkia, we've got the Choice Belt, we've got the Check and Choose, we've got the Double Colorless Energy, but we're missing, I mean, that brings it up to what, 10 cards? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not counting the Sneasler, 10. So there's 10 cards that I didn't pull out of 50 booster boxes. 50. That is an insane amount of booster boxes to still be missing 10 cards. So that is why I say I decided I was just going to stop. Usually if it was just, oh, I'm just missing 1 gold and 1 rainbow and 1 full art, let's say, I'm just missing 3. There's a possibility you could pull all 3 of those in 1 booster box. With how rarities are, with how pull rates are, it is possible to pull all 3 of those in the same booster box. But since I'm missing 10, you're looking at multiple booster boxes that we would still have to open in order to try and pull those. So So people ask me all the time, how many boxes should I open? I always recommend anywhere between 3 boxes in a case and then an ETB or 2. I think that's the perfect amount. A lot of fun. If that's too much, totally understandable. Open less. But I wouldn't go more than that. Buy the rest of them in singles, because as much fun as it is to open up a lot of Pokemon cards and open up packs, it is, if you're not getting them at wholesale and then turning them for a business, it is very difficult as a collector to just try and catch them all through opening booster packs. It's insane. Trainer gallery cards look really good when they're all together. So we've got TG 1 through 9 here, and then we've got the rest of them laid out here with the 3 on the back here. But this page looks absolutely beautiful with everything laid out here. This was the toughest one for me to pull, the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. We pulled 2 of them, but it took 22 boxes to pull the first one. That took the longest. There's a lot of these that we only pulled 1 or 2 of. So like the Galarian Zapdos and Galarian Moltres, I think we only pulled 1 or 2 of each of those. Even though the Galarian Articuno we pulled like 5 or 6 of. So you can watch the pull rate video to get a better understanding of what pulls look like. We opened up 36 booster boxes and then compiled all the data together. But overall, as fun as master sets are, it is very, very difficult when you open up 50 booster boxes and you're still 10 cards short. So it can be frustrating to kind of go through all of that, because you expect after 50 booster boxes, maybe this is just me, that you would be able to pull that. I think that maybe, I don't know if they can really change pull rates. I don't necessarily worry about that, but I think maybe they need to cut back on some of these rarities. Maybe if there wasn't so many rainbow rares, they kept pull rates similar, but cut down on some of these. There's just too many of them right now. I think the sets are oversaturated, and that makes things difficult. So that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you could leave a like and a comment, it goes a long way for the algorithm. Most importantly, if you could hit that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. I would really, really appreciate it. Just you guys watching the video means a lot to me. So thank you so much for being here and kind of communicating with me. You guys are like my outlet. I really appreciate you. And I know you guys can understand me talking to you about this. It's so great to have people that I can just kind of communicate with and get their thoughts and opinions to kind of bring me down a little bit, because I'm a little frustrated about this, and I think that that's okay. So thank you for everything. Like I said, leave a like and a comment, hit that subscribe button, guys. Let me know what you think. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Peace.